What else can you say, but it's time for some football. And we're just minutes away from the opening kickoff. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
And he gets brought down hard. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time. The Raiders line up with 4 wideouts. On the ground with a tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Game 22 press. Game. Black 90. Block 95. Block 95.
Russell gives it left. He's tackled at the 35. Vargas picks up about 7 yards on the run. Single set backfield. Miller goes in motion to the left. Back to pass. The rush gets there, and he goes down. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. And they make the fair catch. They'll take over at the 18-yard line. Cleveland lines up in the offset eye this time. Play fake, still moving. There for the catch. The 50, at the 40, to the 20, to the 10. Gets in for the touchdown. Anderson puts the ball right where he was able to come down with it for the score. Lining up for the point after. It's good. Cleveland is up a touchdown. Decent kick. From his own goal line. At the 30. They get him at the 32-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They line up in the I formation. Man in motion. Back to pass. Passes it out. Jones bats it away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The Raiders come out with the offset eye.
Let's go, D. Easy.
Cuts back and he's dropped. 3 yards on the run. It's 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Cleveland brings in their nickel package. Throws while on the run. Tackle at the 48-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
They'll give it off here. And they get him around the 48-yard line. Less than a yard. That brings up 2nd down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 48. Oakland is going with the offset eye backfield. Russell gives it left. He's dropped for a loss. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He drops back. Looks left. Heaves it deep. Fails to connect with his man. Carter was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 4th down. The Raiders are lining up to punt this one away. He gets it away. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. He drops back to pass. Rockets it. Brings it in. Brought down around the 49-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
Let's go. Ain't never quit, fellas.
It's the tailback. He fights forward to about the 46. They get 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Browns line up with an offset eye backfield. Winslow, the man in motion.
Here we go.
Nice play fake. Dumps it out right. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
First down, looking to throw. Brings this one in. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
On play action. No connection there. Stallworth was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Cleveland lines up in a double tight set. Man in motion. Drops back to pass. Throws up. Almost picked. Edwards wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They line up at the 25. The Browns line up with 3 wide. Anderson looking to throw. Pass is complete. Tackled about the 15-yard line. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
And right down the middle. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Still on his feet. They get him at the 27. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. Vargas is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Let's stop it right now. Hey, don't lose your bite.
Vargas on the run. And they get him at the 45. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
They line up at the 45. Russell with 4 wide receivers.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Hey, you get ready to play some defense.
He looks to throw on first down. With the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Drops back to pass. Flips it out short. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Vargas gets the call again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Looks to pass. Throws it out. Catch is made. Tackled at the 25. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
They'll give it off here. Brought down right around the 10-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Dropped behind the line. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
Vargas gets another carry, and he will lose yardage on the plays. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Back to throw. Surveys the field. Gets the ball away. He's dropped at the 8. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
It's good. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Harrison fields it at the 3. Dropped at the 25. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Play fake. Short throw to the left. Out of bounds about the 27-yard line. 4-yard gain on that play fake. Anderson is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Anderson drops back. Scans the field. Pass completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
On play action, passes to his left. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Cleveland sets up in the eye. Anderson back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. And they get 5 yards from that completion.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Looks to pass. Throws it. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Drops back on first down. Dropped an easy one. Stallworth was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. The defense sets up in the nickel. Anderson drops back. Is there for the catch. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. So they'll face a second and 10. Ball on the 24. Cleveland goes with the ace set here. Winslow motions to the right side. Anderson takes it back. Moves to his right. It just slips out of his hand. Lewis was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. That brings up another third down attempt. The Browns come out in a shotgun set. Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass to bring up fourth down. We're probably looking at a field goal attempt right here.
Yeah, fourth and long, really no choice in the matter here. I think they'll go for 3.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And it's good. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
The kick is away. He'll return it from the 3. Hit and dropped at the 25. So before offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Vargas on the run. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. 2-yard loss for the halfback.
Wow, did you see the hit on that play? That's one of those you kind of stagger back to the huddle and you talk to the quarterback and you say, how about a pass on this one?
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 30. So the old draw play gets them a good 7 yards. Third down, 4 yards to go here. Ball on the 30. McFadden is the single setback. Drops back. Defense is getting pressure. It's completed. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
Drops back to pass. Makes the pass over the middle. And they get him at the 45. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
They give it to the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
We got to play. King. Omaha.
He's looking to throw. He throws it, and it's completed. He's dropped at the 31. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
A nasty hit at the 32. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Russell sends a man in motion. He lost yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
We played a quarter. The score is 13-3. They'll line it up again on third down.
Go get it, baby. Scatter. Don't nothing change. Move up.
Russell hasn't missed yet. Gets the pass off. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23. The Browns line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out.
20 team. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
They'll throw on 1st down. Anderson has time to throw. Drops the easy pick. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Lewis on the handoff. Tackle at the 26-yard line. A gain of 3 yards, and that makes it 3rd down. From their own 26-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Right on the handoff. The defender gets him to the ground, so he works his way past the marker for a 1st down.
Sometimes defensively, you're so sure they're going to throw the football, you just take your eye off the running back for a second, and that time they broke it out of there for a huge 1st down.
He'll get the call again. Hit and drop behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Single set backfield.
44 press. 44 press. Stay right.
Drops back with the hard throw out to his left. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Throws on the run. And they get him at the 45. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Lewis takes it up the middle. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
The halfback with the carry. He took a shot at the 40. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
He drops back to pass. With the pass. Knocked away. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Zastadil to punt. Gets the punt away. Hall takes it at the 21. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 32-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Handoff on the draw. Tackled around the 40-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup, and that will bring up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Vargas lines up as the deep back, I formation. Hands it off. He didn't get back to the line. That's a loss of about 3, and so it'll be third down. Russell lines up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers this time. Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Comes down with it. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He'll get the call again. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. A couple of yards there. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 8. Ball on the 44. Russell steps to the line of scrimmage. Single backfield this time. Brought down at the 36-yard line. And that's a gain of about 8. The Raiders come out in the ace formation. He drops back. He needs to make a decision. Tackled at the 31. Nice pass for the quarterback on that one with the defense bearing down on him.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Russell hands it off. He's brought down around the 29-yard line. Vargas picks up 2 yards with the carry. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Russell will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. Drops back to pass. Surveys the field. He makes another catch. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown! I was really impressed by this guy's arm strength on that throw.
Not only did he have great zip on that one, but that was right on the money. It's one thing to have the big arm, but if you're not accurate, you don't get the big payoffs like we just saw there.
And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Cribbs fields it at the goal line. At the 30. He's hammered at the 37. And that was just really poor coverage by the kick team.
Special teams coach has to be disappointed with that effort. They just didn't do anything right on that return. And let's face it, if you're on special teams, you're not that far from getting cut. I'm sure there's some guys that are going to have some pretty ugly times of it in the film session this week.
Gets it off. Can't hang on. Stallworth was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up at the 37. The Browns line up with an offset I backfield. He's dropped for a loss. You may want to dump that.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Not much time to throw, and it's picked. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
The Raiders come out with the offset I. Here's the give. What a hit! They get 2 yards.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Vargas gets the ball. Williams grabs it on the ground. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
Well, one thing for sure, the ball is not going to stay free on that field for very long. Defensively, they were all over that one.
Oakland is protecting against the pass. They're in the dime. Sets up the play action. Now he's scrambling. And it's knocked down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Here's the halfback. And they get him around the 48-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play. And let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
He's looking to throw. Looks down the field. Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 40. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
He'll get it again. Brought down at the 40. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less. That brings up second down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. They'll give it off here. And he's decleated at the 35. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. The Browns come out in a 2 tight end set. They motion to the right. Anderson drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. And they get him at the 30. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This kick will be from about 47 yards out. The kick is up. It's got the distance. No good. It hit the upright. I'd like to see him get another chance in this game. That wasn't his best effort.
Yeah, that's like lipping out a putt in golf, isn't it? And I don't know about you, but I count those as in. If they lip out, that's good. I pick it up.
Vargas takes it left. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Vargas gets about 4 yards on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. Vargas lines up as the single back. He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped around the 43-yard line. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
First down, looking to throw. He throws left. There for the reception. He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
They'll throw on first down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 19-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
8-yard gain. They line up at the 11. The Raiders line up with an offset eye backfield. They might have mistimed the snap on that.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Drops back to pass. Scans the field. The back makes the catch, and he has a lane. The pass was caught by the halfback, and they'll put up a 6-spot.
This halfback can just do it all. He really can. Tremendous runner, tremendous catcher of the football, and he just has a way of finding the end zone.
Lining up for the point after. Kick is up. Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. From his own goal line. Drilled at the 28-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Here we go.
They'll go from the I formation. Stallworth comes in motion. Looking to throw. The pass is away. Tipped away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Let's get it. 18.
They'll give it off here. Tackled around the 30-yard line. Lewis comes away with 2 yards on the carry. That'll bring up third down with 8 yards to go. Ball on the 30.
Here we go. Let's go left. 18. Come on now. Ace. Hey, watch the sideline.
Looking to throw. Throws it short. He's there for the catch. He's tackled at the 33. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. It's 4th down. The Browns line up to punt. Hall is the deep man awaiting the return. He punts it. Hall fields it at the 27. He's dropped around the 38-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Back to pass. Wembley gets his hand on it, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
They hand it off. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Russell will throw. No, they hand it off. Brought down behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. He brings it in at the 14, and they get him at the 20-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
First down, looking to throw. Goes through his read. Asamuga picks it off. Brought down at the 20. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Ready? Left, left, left. Let's be draw. Charlie, close left. Let's cover.
Back to throw. Moves forward. Completed. 2 minutes to go in the half. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Let's go. Other side.
Gives to the back. They'll score. Touchdown. What do you think, Chris? Looked like a pretty good play call and even better execution on that one.
Yeah, for all we talk about the big picture in the NFL, it really comes down to individual battles, one-on-one matchups up front, and that time this big offensive line was just too much.
And here's the extra point. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Drilled at the 22-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Vickers motioning to the right. He's looking to throw. He throws right, and it's caught. He's pushed out at the 30. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Wilson has the pick. He's tackled around the 39-yard line. That's 3 interceptions now for this quarterback already today.
You know, we always talk about this quarterback being a gunslinger, but he needs to check the scope on that gun out there. Right now, he's a little off target.
Russell looking to throw. Throws out right, and he catches it. Tackled around the 24-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
He looks to throw on first down. Dumps it out left. No one can come up with it. He beat the blitz, but the quarterback couldn't find his target.
But let's give credit to the defensive coordinator. He dialed up the blitz right there, took a chance in the secondary, and it paid off.
Let's get off. Hey, let's go, baby. Close well. Come on, lock him down. Keep your eyes open.
Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 23. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. They line up at the 23. Single back formation.
We need this. Screen, don't screen. Screen. Draw, screen. Let's go.
Russell dropping back. Looks for a man open. Throws a bullet. Touchdown. And the wideout has his second touchdown reception, and we're only in the first half, Chris.
And his hands are so strong that he really doesn't have to worry so much about catching the ball. You can see as soon as he catches the ball, he has his eyes on the pylons, and he's going in for the score.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He's tackled at the 22. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Here we go, boys. Right 18. Right 18.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. Juravicius picks up 7 yards with that catch. Oakland brings in their quarter package, only 3 linemen on the field. Gets away, throws it short, makes the grab. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard line. That play lost yardage.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown, they got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Gets it away cleanly. Hall takes it at the 36, and they get him at the 40. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. Russell is in the gun, 4-wide formation. He looks to throw on first down, and he caught it. Hit hard at the 46-yard line. About 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field, 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Cleveland brings in the nickel here. Russell drops to throw. He throws short, there for the catch. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Oakland lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Looking for a receiver. He throws on the run. Williams gets the interception. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the game.
There's a lot of good players on this defense. I've really enjoyed so far watching how quickly they break on the ball.
He looks to throw on first down. Brings it in. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line. Juravicius made the catch for a gain of 6. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure. He's got to find a way to hold on.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
He drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. And he makes another deep catch. Brought down at the 21. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Raiders 31, the Browns 13. The kick. He'll return it from the 1. They get him at the 19-yard line. The defense really took charge the last time they were on the field. They'll go from the I formation. Anderson sends a man in motion. First down, looking to throw. Brings this one in. 7-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. From their own 27-yard line. The Browns line up with trips bunched on the left side.
Ace. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
He drops back to pass. He needs to get the pass off. And they get him right around the 32-yard line. Juravicius picks up 7 yards and a fresh set of downs with that reception.
Well, that's a good feeling as a quarterback right there. You see a blitz like that coming, and you get the ball out of there and pick up the first down. Now, as a defensive coordinator, you may be a little more hesitant to call that blitz, and quarterbacks like that.
Surveys the field. He makes another reception on the drive. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Anderson hands off to the left. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 42-yard line. Lining up with 3 wide. Anderson hasn't missed yet. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. Tackle at the 27-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Looks down the field. The backer picks it off. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
2 tight end formation this time. Counterplay. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Vargas picks up a yard on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
They hand it off again. He fights forward to about the 40. They pick up 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down. From the 40-yard line, Russell is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. He's dropped at the 30. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. 1st down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
Vargas takes the handoff. He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. Vargas gains about 5 yards on the run. Russell is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Looks to pass. Moves to his right. Out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Russell is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. On the delay. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle.
Well, now you see why this guy was such a high draft pick. Darren McFadden is just one of those outstanding natural athletes. Sure, he can run the football wide. He has great speed, great hands, but I like his toughness. He's not afraid to jam that thing up inside.
Throws it to the middle. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Carter was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Russell lines up in the shotgun formation. Russell set to go to the air. He throws left. Pass is complete. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. Let's see if they try to hammer it in here. He's brought down right around the 2-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. And they'll line it up 3 yards away. The defense sets up in the nickel.
Tango off the top. Hey, regular. ADO here, ADO. Let's keep him down here.
There's a play fake. Short pass to his left. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back to the line, but nothing more. They come out in a goal line set.
Come on now. Here we go.
The defense has him surrounded. Looks like the official got someone for interference. Now we'll see which way they call it.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got his hands on the receiver in the end zone. That's a huge break for the offense.
And there really is no corresponding penalty to the offensive side, because when you have pass interference or a foul in the end zone, they take that ball and put it on the 1-yard line, and absolutely is a devastating penalty.
Russell drops back to pass. And he's drilled at the 1. Not much on that play. 2nd and goal coming up. 1 yard to the goal line. They put everyone up on the line.
Get your hands up front.
They hand it off again. Another score by the running back.
You gotta love this guy. I had a chance to talk to him in the offseason, and the one thing that he said that drives him nuts about any running back are guys that run out of bounds. He wants to lower his head, create contact, and crush anybody in his path. Set down. The kick is up. Oakland up by a big margin.
And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. Setting up play action. Gets the throw away. Brought down around the 39-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Come on. Here we go, boys. Fighting team. Fighting team. Six.
He looks to throw on first down. Here's the throw. Morrison catches it. Interception. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
He's under a heavy rush. And he just got hammered. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Vargas, the ball carrier. He's dropped at about the 13-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that will bring up second down. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the halfback. He's tackled around the 12-yard line. Vargas gains about 2 yards on the run. The Raiders come out in the ace formation. Russell drops back. Throws it. With the catch. And they get him at the 6. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. This is to add to an already impressive lead. And he makes it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick. It came loose. They fall on it. And that is a big, big turnover.
And you can't believe what an emotional swing it is when you recover a ball on special teams. You go out there thinking your defense is ready to take the field, and your offense goes sprinting out there instead.
They'll throw on first down. Past the line. He's dropped around the 12-yard line. And that was a really nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was quite that quick, but he found a seam, was able to get upfield for a nice gain. You know, if he keeps making plays like that, you might have to see a spy defensively to shut him down.
Brought down at the 5. And that was a gain of 7. That'll bring up second down. Oakland comes out with an I formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. They tackle him for a loss. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
They hand it off again. Hit and dropped behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Booming kick. He'll return it from the 1. Dropped at the 31. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Lewis gets it on the inside. And they get him around the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out left. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down at the 34. Lewis gains 7 yards on that play. 2nd and 3. Anderson back in the shotgun for this one. Drops back. Passes it. He catches another. He's in for the score. How can the defense keep him out of the end zone, Chris? That was his 2nd score of the game.
You know, Tom, they're trying to get physical with him. They're trying to beat him up a little bit, but he's too quick. He just keeps eluding the defenders. Every time they try to get physical with him, he ends up scoring a touchdown.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Higgins from the 3. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Feeds it to the back. And they get him right around the 28-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 29. The Raiders use motion. Back to throw. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Scans the field. Incomplete pass. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
Russell gives it up the middle. He doesn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
McFadden takes the give. Tackled at the 39-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Leckler kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Fielded at the 19, brought down at the 23-yard line. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive.
Roger.
Cleveland comes out in the shotgun.
Fighting team. Double left, ace left.
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Looking to throw. Here's the pass. Wilson gets his hand on it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Fighting team.
Drops back with the pass. He's tackled at the 31. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. He looks to throw on first down. And they get to him. It looked like the offense had a really tough time picking up the blitz on that play.
You're exactly right. Those guys had no clue he was coming until it's too late. The key to any corner blitz is disguising it. You can't tip it with the coverage before he comes.
Back to pass. Looks for a man open. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. Millard was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Back to throw. Surveys the field. Incomplete. No connection this time. Walker was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
4th down.
Leckler will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Cribbs takes it at the 33. What a great punt. He had no chance on the return. They'll set up shop at the 36-yard line. Anderson comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. He throws left. Hall has the interception. Down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. Great play by the defender. He was able to take it for 6.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
Here's the kick. Point after is good. Oakland with a commanding lead. The kick. Drop at the 25. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Ready, team. Come on, G. Ready, team.
Let's stop it right now.
They hand it off. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Keep coming. Ready, team. All right, let's go. Hey, watch the sideline. Jam free.
Nice play fake. And it's picked. Inside the 30. He's brought down at the 22. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Ace backfield this time. Give to the tailback. And they get him right around the 18-yard line. The misdirection play gets them 4 yards. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 19. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball up.
Oakland uses motion. Drops back to pass. Throws the bullet to the right. Jones intercepts it. And that was a fantastic interception right there.
And the worst part for this quarterback is the game's not over yet. He still has a chance to do even worse. This has been a disaster from the beginning of the game today for this quarterback.
They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 14. Lewis gains about a yard on the play. Anderson lines up under center. Only one man back here. Looking to throw. And they're coming after him. Almost picked. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
You're the lucky winner of the mascot for your day grand prize.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Hall gets his hand on it. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets the punt away. Hall fields it at the 48. He makes a move, and he's brought down. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Single back formation. Russell sends a man in motion. Looking to throw. He passes short. He's dropped around the 32-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Russell drops back to pass. Catch is made. Huge hit. Miller gains around 7 yards with the catch, and that's good for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback in that situation. He saw the blitz coming, simply got the football out of there, and picked up the first down.
We'll make this run, baby. Hey, let's go, baby.
He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed. Excellent open field tackle. And that one's good for 5 yards through the air.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
The Raiders line up in an I formation.
Sorry, get over there,
Russell is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Is there for the catch. He's tackled at the 12, and it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
And he goes down. And that makes the second time he's gotten to it. But they'll only lose about a yard on the play. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the halfback. He didn't get back to the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 13. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's a fourth quarter. You have the lead. I can understand the call.
He's got it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Kicks it off. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The Browns come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Looks to pass. It's a fumble. Fraley recovered it. And he was able to fall on that one.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play getting back on the football, but now you're starting to establish the reputation that you will turn it over offensively, and now the defense is going to be coming after you.
King's right. Let's go now. Let's go. I need.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. It's tipped away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Anderson sends a guy in motion to the right. Drops back, and the defense has a heavy rush. Knocks it away, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Punts it. Hall fields it at the 42. He's hit hard on the play. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Russell drops back. Rifles it to the middle. He got depleted. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Gives it off. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. And that was a good effort to get the first.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
The halfback with the carry. Brought down at the 38. A couple of yards there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Miller is the man in motion. On the ground with a tailback. Tackled at the 38. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Leckler kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. And this one will go for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
Let's go right.
I formation here. Anderson set to go to the air. And it's knocked loose. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
4 wide receiver package out there.
Here we go, T. Wide 18. Wide 18. Wide 18.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. Come on, D.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. And they can't connect. Nice call by the defensive coordinator to send the blitz.
Yeah, nice call and a well-timed blitz. They disguised it well. I don't think the quarterback saw it pre-snap, and it forced him into an incompletion.
It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking,
Still
thanks a
third
lot,
down.
guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Big play, D.
Tennessee.
He drops back to pass. Throws off his back foot. It's broken up. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He punts it. Hall fields it at the 46. Flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding by the receiving team.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
He's under a heavy rush. It's completed. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Drops back on first down. Surveys the field. And it's completed. Brought down at the 38. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Russell with the draw play. He's dropped for a loss. The defensive line wins that back.
Yeah, on the delay, you're trying to get those pass rushers to take an outside route. You set inside as an offensive lineman and try and create a gap. That time they just came straight through this offensive line.
He throws it. Makes the catch. He gets in for 6. That pass just went for 6 points. What a play.
And that's really all about timing right there. When you have a big touchdown pass like that, you know it's perfectly executed and thrown right on time, and that was well done.
And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. There's a flag on the play. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding by the receiving team.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
And they're coming after him. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 25. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
He's looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Makes the reception. Knocked out around the 26-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Saturday. Here we go. Hey, how you with you? How you going up side? We got action, baby.
Anderson back to throw. There for the reception. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Looks to pass. With the throw, Burgess knocks it down. Edwards was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Cleveland lines up in the offset eye this time. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he's hammered at the 43-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Drops back. Guns it left. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Anderson will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Pass is right. Morrison knocks it away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Offset I formation in the backfield. And they use motion. Anderson will look to throw. He rolls out to the right. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. He's simply putting on a passing clinic out there.
Yeah, and this defense should have to pay for admission to this clinic because I tell you what, he is teaching them a thing or two about playing offensive football. No matter what this defense does to try to stop them, they simply cannot.
Let's get it right here. Saturday.
Gives it off. Tackled about the 15-yard line. Almost got a yard. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 16. Anderson steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one man back here. On the delay. Brought down at the 15. Nowhere to go on the delay.
Gain of 1.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. Ace backfield this time. Looking to throw. Passes. And he can't make the catch. Edwards was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Oakland brings in the nickel here. He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 10.
On downs by the offense.
The offense will start at the 10. First down now and 10 to go.
Let's turn the ball over. Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press. Same thing.
Hands it off. He's tackled around the 14-yard line. Gain of 3, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 14. Fargas lines up as the deep back. I formation.
Come on, baby. Walk in. What? Real. You got that? Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. Let's go.
Russell hands it off. Brought down behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Get your hands up front. Hey, move that. Right.
2 minutes left in the ball game. 3rd down and 7. Ball on their own 13. Here's the give. It appears to be short. Pretty conservative call for that situation.
Yeah, and especially when you consider that most offenses get between 9 and 12, 13 possessions per game. You call a run in that situation, basically you're taking away one of your opportunities.
Leckler kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Cribbs fields it at the 30. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
First down, looking to throw. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. My goodness, he's playing at a far superior level than anyone else on the field right now. That is his 200th receiving yard of the game.
And there are ways that you can take a single receiver out of the game. The problem is this offense has too many other weapons, so they can't really just focus in on this receiver.
Stallworth was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He drops back to pass. Completed. He's brought down around the 38-yard line. 3 and out. 4 wide receivers set. Cleveland using an audible. Drops back. Guns it out. And it's caught. He's tackled at the 22. They'll keep the drive alive with that great pass for a first down.
It is so hard to complete passes like that on fourth down because there's no mystery about what you're going to have to do, and especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
This one will finally be over. Our score, the Raiders 61, the Browns 20.